Different people handle loss differently. There are sore losers. There are angry losers. There are depressive losers. There are narcissists who tend to go more in the direction of, I didn't want to win anyway. There's a really broad range of reaction to loss, and it often changes over time. We are seeing something really interesting on Fox News, which is that suddenly they are all about their feelings and the feelings of conservatives and the feelings of Trumpists, how everybody feels about the election numbers, how everybody feels about the election results, how some of their feelings are now hurt by what has taken place. And you've got to see some of these examples. Here is one from Fox and Friends yesterday morning, where Ainsley Earhardt, one of the hosts, says, staunch conservatives, they feel defeated. They has a sad, for lack of a better term. Take a listen.
Well, I think people who are staunch conservatives in our country just feel so defeated because of this election. They do feel like it was rigged. And then to see what's happening in Georgia, that the Democrats could have the House, Democrats could have the Senate, and then the presidency.
And that's the danger.
Did you hear that? It's disheartening for staunch conservatives that they lost. Where was this understanding back in 2008? Where was this understanding back in 2012? I don't recall it from these same people. Now, part of the irony of all this is that the right has this idea of the facts don't care about your feelings. That's a meme that they love pushing onto the left. And now they all need time, and we need to be careful with their feelings because they are fragile and disheartened by what they are seeing. Here's another, while, by the way, advocating for the essentially for the setting aside of the actual results because they just feel bad about it. Here's another one from yesterday on Fox. This is Senator Ron Johnson, who says, we can't just ignore the concerns and suspicions from right wingers. I guess because there are concerns and suspicions. What, we hold up Joe Biden's inauguration? Check this out. Absent proof, absent evidence, Republican Senator Ron Johnson says we can't just dismiss the concerns of people here.
From my standpoint, we simply cannot dismiss the concerns of tens of millions of Americans that have suspicions.
Wow. We've got to be careful, guys. The suspicions and concerns of these Americans who have fallen for Donald Trump's bogus claims about voter fraud, they need to be babied because they feel bad and they want to put aside the results of the election. It's just absolutely wacky. And here's the cherry on top in this last clip. This is from the same episode of Fox and Friends that we looked at in the first clip. Fox reporter Griff Jenkins is in Dalton, Georgia. That's the location of last night's Trump rally. And there's apparently a fan of Fox anchor Ainsley Earhardt at the rally. And the fan rushes over, and every detail of this exchange is bonkers. Now, of course, neither the reporter nor the Trumpist are wearing masks. The guy actually has a shirt on that says the only thing worse than COVID-19 would be Biden 20. And he's hugging Griff Jenkins, and you can actually hear Steve Doocy in the Fox studio. He sounds uncomfortable about what's going on. This is just out of this world.
I was going to say go give Terry from Detroit, our fan, a big hug, but we can't do that right
Terry!
now. So.
You cannot hug him.
You can't hug him.
2 seconds on my microphone. What do you want to say to Ainsley?
We love you, Ainsley.
Terry, I love Terry. I want to talk to you. You came from Detroit.
God bless America and God bless the president.
She said she loves you too, and she can't believe you came from Detroit. Why did you come from Detroit?
Because I love the president. We want to back him 100%.
All right. Thank you, Terry.
Look at that T-shirt. What does this T-shirt say?
Terry, what's your T-shirt say? The only thing worse than COVID-19 would be Biden 20. So,
and that's the truth.
Thank you so much, guys.
That's the truth.
God bless you, Terry.
There you go.
Thank you, Griff.
We love Trump.
All right, Brian, back to you.
All right, let's bring it.
They're doing this stuff with smiles on their faces, if you can imagine that. It is another country out there. Holy COVID, my friends, is my only reaction. What are these people going to do when former Vice President and now President-elect Joe Biden is sworn in? There are some who say it's going to be violence. Others say it will be dejection and evaporation into the ether. I don't know the answer, but it's certainly scary.